Oh, it's Rick Keys. Rick Keys Music Caravan. We're here in downtown Oside, California. And this is part two of Rick Keys Music Caravan. A lot of stuff going on here in Oceanside or Oside, California. I'll explain that later. But yes, I am the authentic Rick Keys. Made in the USA. In fact, I was made in Oside, California. And so anyway, you part one is already in the can, as they would say in Hollywood terms. Now we're going to put something else in the can, part two. So let's go ahead and start announcing here what's going on. All right. So this is Roots Music Reports chart, top blues albums for last week. Sounds like I got a cat crying in the background. I can't help that right now. Whatever she needs, she'll have to handle it on herself. Hear that? Hear that? There's a cat wants something. All right. So at number 50 on that Roots Music Report chart, we've got Hudspeth and Taylor Riding the Blinds. Still haven't figured out what Riding the Blinds means, but this Hudspeth and Taylor actually made it to Rick Keys Music Caravan's top blues release albums for 2023. Don't mean to shake it at you. Just so excited. All right, number 50. At number 48, we got Misty Blues and Outside the Lines. That one also made it to Rick Keys Music Caravan top blues release albums for 2023. At number 40, we got Alligator Record Labels, Oscar's Motel. And there it is, the Cashbox Kings, Oscar's Motel, number 40. Here's another one that made it to the Rick Keys list. Eddie Nineby is at number 41 with Capricorn. Alrighty. What else we got here? A lot of good music on this one at number 39. Guitar Jack Wargo, The New Normal. There is a song called The New Normal, and the New Normal is not necessarily that good. I mean, the old normal is way better than what we have now. The new normal is kind of messed up. Speaking of messed up, somebody put Bad Luck on Me by Bob Corritore and Friends as at number 37. So yes, we've got about a lot of bad luck here in these last 3 years. I'm not going to mention the President and Sunder, but we got two wars going on and inflation, the whole thing. I think you all know who did that. So that's at number 37, Bob Corritore and Friends. And I remember not to move too fast because it gets... All right, so I really like this group. They're from Croatia, the Sunnysiders. They're at number 32, and they have a new release called 27 Stitches. You can see that. You can't, that's what it says. 27 Stitches. Number 31, Sean Murphy, since she's been getting play on my show, has moved up the ladder substantially. She was in the 80s before. Now she's at number 31. Sean Murphy, I'm Coming Home. See that? All right. What else we got here? All right. Kingfish, Chris Stone. Kingfish, Ingram. He is at number 28 with his Live in London release. At number 25, we got Matthias Latin or Latine, Lattin, up next. And actually, it was up next. So that's Matthias Latin or Latine. And number 20, Bob Margolin. Bob Margolin in the 70s was on Muddy Waters Blues Band with some other greats. He's got a release out called Thanks, and he plays a little music and some songs about his Muddy Water years. Now, this one is actually made it to the Rick Keys Music Caravan Top Blues Release Albums. And on this show, you're going to see a ton, not a ton, but several videos that the authentic Rick Keys, actually took at two shows, one at the Humphreys Backstage and one the following week at Coomber's Craft Wines in Oceanside. Nick Moss Band is at number 13. and that's Get Your Back Into It. Number 8, Sue Foley, live at Austin. And I think several people have already used that better to be live in Austin than dead in Austin. And number 7, he's moved up quite a bit. Selwyn Birchwood, Alligator Record Labels. He also made it with his release Exorcist to the Rick Keys Music Caravan top blues release albums for 2023. Selwyn Birchwood. Got some videos of him on there also. And Mitch Woods, I saw Mitch Woods at Coomber's Craft Wines in Oceanside, California. At number 4, this is where he's played with a lot of legendary blues people, alive and some not alive. And that's Mitch Woods. This gentleman has moved up substantially. It's not Cassius Clay. It's not Muhammad Ali. It's Cassius King. And Cassius King and the Downtown Blues and Last Call for the Blues. We are getting close to the last call for the blues in this show. We got one more CD to show, and then we're going to wrap up the show and talk about what's going on in Oceanside. At number 2, Coco Montoya, Writing is on the Wall. All right, so that's what you're going to hear. Now let's find out what's going on in Oceanside, California. All right, so as you all know, remember Witch Keys? Witch Keys and It Keys kind of broke up. So Witch Keys, we call her Nancy. Witch Keys is always, her bucket list was she always wanted to get laid on the sands of Oceanside. So she's waiting there for someone to come and meet with her. However, it looks like It Keys escaped the spell and decided he wasn't the one that was going to be laying with Nancy. And he kind of like moved over, and he's in a disguise. If you notice, he used to have those rainbow glasses. Now he's got Christmas glasses on, but he did get all his earrings back, and he found out. And you know about It Keys, he's binary. He's not sure if he's a leprechaun human being or alien from outer space. And someone, Dark Keys, had used that. We thought it was a doll. It's not a doll. It's actually a binary child of It Keys. So I'm not sure if it's a girl, a woman, a man, a boy, not sure what it is. We just know that it is related to It Keys. So they're reunited, and he's reunited with both his beautiful earrings and his child. So It Keys was able to escape from Nancy Keys, who is still waiting there for someone to lay with her on the beaches, sands of Oceanside. Me Keys is actually somewhat interested. He's on his surfboard, and he's checking out the scene, seeing if he wants to meet up with Nancy, who is waiting for someone. And you know, Me Keys is a binary also. Me Keys, not sure if he's a American citizen, illegal immigrant, or alien from outer space. And last but not least, we got X Keys. X Keys doesn't really want to be involved with anyone. He's just kind of like flying about till it's not a it, till me. No, it's not me. What is it? Oh, until X finds out exactly what the hell is going on. And also it is getting close to Thanksgiving. So we do have the truck that It Keys brought from Ireland. Dublin, Ireland, and you can see it says Happy Harvest. So happy harvest to you and all your family on Thanksgiving. Hopefully you love the show, love Rick Keys, what's not to love. And by the way, if you want to listen to my show on a regular basis, what you need to do is go to YouTube and subscribe to Rick Keys Music Caravan, not authentic Rick Keys Music Caravan, just Rick Keys Music Caravan. Subscribe. There's a bell. Press that bell. That helps bring me and all my family members into your life on a regular basis. Also, press those thumbs. That helps spread the good news of Rick Keys Music Caravan from ocean to ocean. And also there's a like, dislike. Make sure you don't dislike it. Doesn't help me at all. And you can also get the Rick Keys Music Caravan on Facebook or Facebook Meta and Twitter X. So stay tuned. Lots of good music coming up. Part 1 and part 2. Rick Keys Music Caravan.